So who are you?
Start again?
Yes.
Okay. So my name is Brandon Lirio, and I am a lifetime natural bodybuilder and a professional in the PMBA, IMBA organization. And currently I'm training for the Mr. Olympia competition in November in Las Vegas. I wish that people would understand how difficult the process is without needing to be this overwhelming and unable to overcome scenario. I think that a lot of times it's an interesting dichotomy when it comes to bodybuilding in general. It's not exactly a glorified sport in general. It's very selfish. It's absolutely vain. It's one of those things that I wish people understood how little someone else can make you want to do this, and that there's no amount of someone else being able to push you that will make you ingest that feeling and go and do it. A lot of times people will watch this image that people put out of themselves on social media and think they're that person, but having met a lot of those people who worked with a lot of those pros and in every organization, a lot of times it's just like that hero scenario where you think someone was what they were, and then you meet them and it's something completely different. And so one of the reasons why I really enjoy when people open up like in a forum that allows them full access, it allows you to see an image of them that's not fabricated. And so a lot of times I have to explain to people, whether they be athletes or not, whether they understand it, we have to sort of take everything that we see on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, and really bring us home. And the reason why that's important is because that's fake life. It's not real. And so bodybuilding in and of itself is creating an image of yourself, crafting a literal photocopy of what you think is the greatest version of yourself. But the only problem with that is how others perceive you is very important. And it can destroy a lot of people. You have these trolls on Instagram and Facebook that will say something because they want to get a rise out of people. And I've become fairly decent at picking up when somebody is putting out a very fabricated version of strength and self-image out there, and then behind the scenes is suffering because those things are very hurtful and offensive. And when I have athletes or when I have young kids come up to me in the industry and say like, how do you deal with that? There really isn't a whole lot of social media coaching and stuff these days. And so people think that image they see, that's just a snapshot of hours worth of makeup, even though it's just a selfie, or the 19th shot of something that was done at 3 a.m. and now it's 6:30, or somebody airbrushes or photoshops a photo that goes out on Instagram or something. They think that that's what this is, and it creates this massive body image issue with men and women. I hate to say it, but nowadays it's just as much a problem for men as it is for women to be able to meet this warped view of what they're supposed to look like.
So talk about your mom.
So I really wasn't going to do this show, to be honest. I was coming off of a decent placement at World Championships and deciding whether or not I was going to get out of the military, which in and of itself is a life-changing enough of a scenario, but I wasn't going to do this show. I didn't want to do this show. And my wife asked me hey, are you going to do the Olympia? And I had to tell her, I don't think so. I think I'm going to wait till next year, bring something better, bring something greater. And my family had asked me the same question. And, my mom, who really was one of my biggest supporters, my father, who also does bodybuilding and competes the month before me, he traveled all the way out to Europe to see me win my first international title, of which now I have 4 or 5. And so my mom, having lost her job in the recession, didn't really have the means to do that. And so I knew that it was going to be a while before she was going to see me do that. And now she called me probably 2 or 3 weeks after World Championships and told me that she had been having some medical problems and that she had some doctor's appointments and that they were going to run some tests. And it turns out that she has a very strange form of this man-made, I don't want to say man-made, but this strange form of dementia that is onset by the fact not that her brain is deteriorating, but that she's not getting enough oxygen to her brain because of a heart problem that she has. And this entire sport and this entire fitness, journey that I've been on has changed my life and pushed me in a direction that I never thought that I would be in. And she'd never seen me compete in person. She'd never seen me do it. And so as she talked more and more about forgetting certain pieces of her memory and not being able to remember even entire areas of her vocabulary, or mixing me and my brother up in her memories and stuff like that, I was afraid that I would come back after being gone for 10, 11 years in the military and her not be able to see that and not see how important this was to me. And I wanted my mom to see me at what I thought was my best and see me do what I really love, before the lights go out.
Yeah, a 1, 2. Look, I know I don't deserve to touch the mic, bro, but this craft is something that I would fight for. I'm in the lab with this pen in the pad, knowing I might finish last. That ain't really why I write though. Let's go back in time to 04. I made 116, quickly I was on board. Fast forward 4 years, we on tour, and we ain't noticed what he had in store, but now here we are, 10 years later. Flows got greater, minds got closer, plus it's more haters saying we just do it for dough, but they won't break us, cause the Lord was serving the flow, we are so gracious. And if they ask me why I do